Let's get a couple of things set up. I want to make sure you guys can hear me, and then I'm going to set up on the other laptop so that I can make sure I hear what everyone is saying in real time. Okay. All right, perfect. And then just cut the sound down and everything should be awesome. Okay, great. Let's see who's here today. And cancel that call so that we can have some privacy. And change to live chat. Okay, perfect. Okay, first person in the room, 50 plus. Hello, 50 plus. I'm glad you could make it. The indoor outdoor gardener. Hello, hello. And she's saying hi to 50 plus. All right, and 50 plus back. Perfect. Okay, thank you, indoor outdoor. I'm glad I found good. Cool dude, Jaden. Hello, great. Okay, great. Cool dude, Jaden, sir. I'm so appreciative that you came, and I hope that I didn't mess up your name. If I did, I apologize. Okay, it looks like most of you guys thumbs up the live. If you forgot, I do it all the time. Would you come in and thumbs it up? I sure would appreciate it. Okay, I got a surprise for you guys today. I know I was pleasantly surprised. I hope there's enough light in here. If it's not, then I'll end up turning on a light, but I'm going to go and pick up a package that I got, because the name today is all about a mail call plus trivia, mail call and trivia plus meeting friends. So you guys make sure to network. Okay, so cool dude Jaden, this particular live is not going to have people coming up speaking. I may do one in the near future. Oh, thank you, Endor. Absolutely. But we're going to go through and we're going to have a trivia contest in a few moments, and you're welcome to stay for all of it. And I want to make sure, you know what, cool dude, since you're new, if you would go to my channel and pick a short video and make an appropriate comment on it, just to remind me that you stopped by, then I'll make sure to come by and visit your channel. Okay, that'll be great. That way I don't have to write down anything. So let's get started with the mail call. And you guys let me know. I'm going to be looking at the screen as well, but let me know if the screen is, if everything is bright enough. I'm going to start the cam. And then, okay, great. Now I don't know why that's shining like that. It's not as if I have green screen, chroma screen on, but okay, so is it too dark, you guys? You guys just let me know. Hi, King Stash and Grego. Oh, I'm sorry. I have to move up like that in order to see it. Welcome. Thank you. Okay, so you guys let me know. Is it too dark? Should I turn a light on, or is it good? Okay, I'll just pay attention. Hello, Natural Way Akadi. Thanks for coming. Oh, okay, okay. Thank you, 50 plus. Well, it's really nice having you here, cool dude. I definitely have to come by and visit you. Okay, it's good. Okay, perfect. Okay, so looks like my glasses are shining. You all pardon me for that. But look what I got. Look what I got. I got something in the mail. Okay. So you know what? This is just like looking, like if I was working at the View, you have to see what camera is on so you can look right into it. So I'm just trying to make sure I look right into the camera instead of always looking at the screen. But I got a package, and guess who it's from? The Indoor Outdoor Gardener. I mean, can you believe it? I was so surprised. And she called and she told me. And I just got through taking the scissors and cutting it loose before I came on. And I want to show you guys what is in the mail call today. I'm excited. So, oh, look how nicely packaged it is. So nothing could get, screwed up at the post office. So, I got one thing in here that I'm going to wait till last to show you guys. But I had told the Indoor Outdoor Gardener that I had an interest in gardening. And, I love her channel. And if you guys haven't been to the Indoor Outdoors Gardener's channel, make sure you go to it. And let me see. 50 plus, could you please put the Indoor Outdoor Gardener's channel link in the chat, please? I sure would appreciate it. And you get to learn from the start. She's doing videos now to show you actually how to begin before. Well, in some areas it's still cold, so she shows you how to get your plants, your produce started now, so that when it does get warm, they'll already have germinated. And well, she'll explain all of that to you. But let me show you what I got. So she asked me what I was interested in. And boy, there's so much in here. I can't show you guys all of it. But she sent me, look at this, a whole bunch of different seeds. And she named each and every one. So for example, see if you guys can, lemon cucumber. Look at that. I can't wait to bite that. Lemon cucumber. I can't wait to get that in the ground and see if I can grow it. And then I told her that I like flowers too. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. Oh my gosh. I can't wait. I got to go and get the little pots that I need to get them started. I am so excited about this. Look at all of the differences. And I got the seeds in here. So she have it with everything named so that I won't get in trouble, put it in there and forget. Look at this. Who knew that there were so many different varieties of cucumbers? But I tell you what, I can't wait to try each and every one. And I got to make sure that I keep the animals away from it. Look at this. Look at this. Here's something different. Wow. So I can't, thank you. Thanks to the Indoor Outdoor Gardener. That's my girl. That's my ace. That's my diva. And I'm so appreciative of oh, look at this. Golden marigold. Wow. This is awesome. Oh, and the herbs, oregano. I love oregano. Anytime I have pizza, I want to put oregano on it. Roma tomatoes. I see these in the store all of the time. You know, those are the ones that are kind of hearty. They're not round. They're more like cylindrical. And you can cut them without the juice jumping all out of it. I love those. Basil. You know, you can grow those in little bitty pots, you know, in your kitchen. You know, just as long as you have some sunlight coming through the window. I'm sure it doesn't have to be a lot, but this way I'll get to go and follow what the indoor-outdoor gardener is saying how to do it. And, you know, the way times are now, it's probably more important than ever to know how to grow your own food. So, look at this, another bag. Pineapple tomato. Pineapple tomato. I can't wait to try that. I can't wait to try it. Okay. Now, oh my goodness. Look at this. I have a beautiful card. Thinking of you. Oh, that's my girl. That's my girl. And sending positive thoughts and feel-good wishes to brighten your world. Oh my God. Isn't that gorgeous? Yeah, that's my girl. And check out what else I got. I'm so glad I was here to get the mail. Let me open it up before you guys can see it. Are you ready? Okay, close your eyes. Let me put it on the floor so it won't fall. Here we go. You ready? Ta-da! Oh! I've been saying I wanted one of these. So I remember you asking me indoor outdoor, did I have a pillow that was about the right size? And I said, yeah. So now I know why. So I got me a YouTube pillowcase. So that means when it gets dirty, I can wash it. You know, I can do all of that. Thank you, indoor outdoor gardener. Oh boy, I'm so excited. Let me look at the chat and make sure I didn't miss anyone. Forgive me if I did. Let's see. Okay. Natural Way Akati says, thank you. Oh, you're welcome. Oh, thank you, Indoor. Thank you. I mess around with my hair and try different styles. Thank you. Let's see. Oh, you think, well, 50 plus, I guess I could do some videos on the process, but, you know, if I mess up, I really didn't know if I wanted to show it, but I guess I could and see what it's like. I mean, I do all different types of things on my channel. Maybe I could do that and just keep it private. You know what I mean? Anyway, Deborah, Catch It by Faith. Welcome, Deborah. Thank you for coming in. Sandra Mora Vlog. Hello. Welcome to the live. Okay. Yes, everybody, please, if you don't know each other, go ahead and grab each other. We're here to make new friends, to meet, new friends, and just get to know one another and one another's channel. You never know who you might find that you might be very interested in. So I will tell you, if you find someone and you are interested in the content that they have on their channel, go ahead and make sure you take a look at a video, listen to it in earnest. So, I would say for everyone that has a channel here, make sure you have some videos that are maybe a welcome video that's at least 30 seconds to 1 minute. Make sure it's not too long so that a person, when they come in, they can find out about you and your channel right away. Then they'll take more opportunity to actually listen to it. It's only a minute or less. And then I would say go ahead and thumbs up the video. Make an appropriate comment. You don't have to say where you found them or what live stream you may have seen them from. And that person, I'm sure, will get back in touch with you, and they certainly will appreciate what you did. So make sure you do it right. Go on ahead and then subscribe to them if you like their content. And then if you really want to see that content and make sure you don't miss anything, go ahead and click that bell And when you do so, it'll show you that you can get all of their content. Anytime that a new video is dropped, you'll be notified. All right, let's see. Who else came in? I don't want to miss anybody. If I missed you, please say something again and let me know, because I don't want to miss anyone. Okay. Make sure that you get in touch with each other, you guys. Okay. And make sure you listen to the mods, the people that are blue in the chat, because they're only here to help and to make sure that the channel stays appropriate for everyone and that it's not lost. And they want to make sure that you're not saying anything that you may not have known is inappropriate as far as YouTube standards. Okay. So make sure you listen to them. Gigi's Gluten-Free Lab. Hi, sis. How are you? I'm glad you could come. Thank you so much for coming. Let's see. I wasn't paying attention at the time, but Sandra, if there's something that you have a question about as far as why your messages are being deleted, just ask the question and the mods will make sure that they answer you, because I just want to let you know, no one's picking on you. They just want to make sure everything is done appropriately. Okay. Oh, thank you, Natural Way Akati. Thank you for the backdrop. This is a throw that I purchased many years ago at a church bookstore. And I just loved it with all the different names of God. So thank you very much for that. Hello, and Regina is in the house. Everybody say hello to Regina. Oh my God. That's my sister from another mother. I love her. I'm glad you're here. Thank you for coming in. Okay, great. Everybody's gonna. Okay, so I showed you guys what I got, the last thing, and then I'll come back and check the chat in a few minutes. But we're gonna get into the trivia, and today's trivia portion is gonna. Well, last week we had African and African American history trivia. Today we're gonna have Bible trivia. So you guys get ready. So just in case for the guys who came in later, I want to show you what the indoor-outdoor gardener sent me in my mail call. She sent me a bunch of seeds that I can use to grow food and flowers, produce specifically, and flowers. And she sent me my YouTube pillowcase. Thank you again. Appreciate you. Love you. And a beautiful card too. Okay. So let's get started on our trivia section. And I guess I will keep score like I did last time. Someone else is I'll be more than happy for you to keep score as well in case I make a mistake. And we're all going to be in learning mode today. So I know Miss Full Roller barely won last time. I mean, she did a great job. And so we'll see who wins today. But it's really all a win-win situation, you know. We are going to learn something today. Okay, so the rules of the game is just be the first one to type in the right answer. And understand something. Just because you see it on your side and it may be first, I may not see it on my side that way because of the internet. And so the way that I'm going to judge it is what I see on my side first, just to let you know. Okay. So there's no hard feelings. All right. Let's see. Natural Way Akati, you do Bible? Okay, great. Okay. Make sure, Natural Way, that you go ahead and leave a comment on one of my videos so that I can see it and get over to your live. Okay. Because I love that. And, you know, I always learn something. And anybody and everybody that's here, make sure you do that. And I'll make sure that I get back to you. Okay. And I'll come and visit your channel as well. Okay. Okay. So let's get started. First question. Make sure you guys type fast because we have some fast typists in here. How many books are in the New Testament? How many books are in the New Testament? Okay, let's see what we get. Oh, thank you, Natural Way. I appreciate you. How many books are in the New Testament? Okay, we have the first answer. Regina Presley says 36, and then she said 37. Okay, so which one is it? Anybody else have any answers? Well, it looks like Miss Regina gonna make sure she get it. You guys can guess now. Okay, I'm gonna close out the answers in a moment, and I'm gonna close it out by putting some type of character in the chat. So 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay. The answer is 27. Oh no. You keep hitting the wrong number. Okay. So the answer is 27. The indoor outdoor gardener got it. There are 27 books in the New Testament. Matthew, Mark, Luke, John, Acts, Romans, 1 Corinthians, 2 Corinthians, Galatians, Ephesians, Philippians, Colossians, 1 Thessalonians, 2 Thessalonians, 1 Timothy, 2 Timothy, Titus, Philemon, Hebrews, James, 1 and 2 Peter, 1st, 2nd, and 3rd John, Jude, and Revelation. Okay, first one goes to the indoor outdoor gardener. One virtuous woman. Okay, great. Thank you. Thank you for coming in. Thank you, via sister. Via my sister here, Akadi. Okay, I appreciate you. So let me close that out and just put this in here. Okay, I apologize. Let me change that back. Two different things, and it might be because of the lag, but just let me know if you can see the avatar right now or if you can see me live right now. Just put a avatar if you can see the avatar, just my picture, or if you can see me live. And I'm just gonna refresh this. Okay, great. Okay, so that's YouTube screwing up. Okay, perfect. Now I see. Okay, let's go to the next question. What type of insect did John the Baptist eat in the desert? What type of insect did John the Baptist eat in the desert? Now, some of these I know this one, and some I don't. So some of the answers, it doesn't tell you the answers right off. Okay. First one came in is Natural Way Akadi. She says locust. One virtuous woman says locust. Regina says locust. Indoor outdoor said locust. Well, it must be locust. If we either all wrong or we all right. Let's see. Okay, it's locust. In Matthew chapter 3, verses 4 through 6, John's clothes were made of camel's hair and he had a leather belt around his waist. His food was locusts and wild honey. All right. Great job, everybody. First one that got it was Natural Way. And let me mark her down. Okay, let me try to speed it up. After Jesus was arrested, which apostle disowned him 3 times? Be quick. After Jesus was arrested, which apostle disowned him 3 times? Waiting for answers. Oh, Natural Way says Judas. Regina said Peter. One Virtuous Woman says Peter. Okay, are there any more answers? Natural Way, okay, she came back with Peter. Okay, do a countdown. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. The answer is Peter. Peter, and the first person they got Peter was Regina. Okay, great job. That's one for Regina. In Mark chapter 14, verses 66 through 72, it says, while Peter was below in the courtyard, one of the servant girls of the high priest came by. When she saw Peter warming himself, she looked closely at him. You also were with that Nazarene Jesus, she said, but he denied it. I don't know or understand what you're talking about, he said, and went out into the entryway. When the servant girl saw him there, she said again to those standing around, this fellow is one of them. And again, he denied it. Okay, that's 2. After a little while, those standing near said to Peter, surely you are one of them, for you are a Galilean. He began to call down curses on himself and swore to them, I don't know this man you're talking about. Immediately the rooster crowed the 2nd time. Then Peter remembered the word Jesus had spoken to him. Before the rooster crows twice, you will disown me 3 times. And he broke down and wept. All right. Natural Way says I messed up. Well, that's okay. Natural Way. I'll do it too. Shilda Presley says, Peter, welcome, Shilda. Nice to have you here, sis. Nice to have you here. You were right. It was Peter. Cool dude. Jesse, what you trying to say, cool dude? Yeah. Welcome to the, okay, great. Okay, thank you. Okay, perfect. Okay, next question. We'll keep going. Okay. Where did Mary and Joseph flee with the baby Jesus when an angel warned them Herod was trying to kill the child? Where did Mary and Joseph flee with the baby Jesus when an angel warned them Herod was trying to kill the child? Okay, let's see what we got. Thank you, Indoador. Regina says 80. Oh, I have a feeling that was a screw up with that doggone predictive text. Shilda says Nazareth. One Virtuous Woman says Egypt. Regina said, hey, y'all know. I know what you're trying to say. Okay, Regina finally got it in Egypt. Okay, so the first question. Let's see. The answer, I don't know how to do this one. The answer is Egypt. Matthew chapter 2, verse 13. When they had gone, an angel of the Lord appeared to Joseph in a dream. Get up, he said, take the child and his mother and escape to Egypt. Stay there until I tell you, for Herod is going to search for the child to kill him. Okay, I did not expect this to happen. So let's see. I think that Regina was trying to type, I know she was trying to type in Egypt, But I'm going to let the two moderators that I have in here today be the judges and tell me, should Regina get the point, or should One Virtuous Woman get the point because she spelled it properly? You guys let me know, and I'll go with what you guys say. Regina says, I was saying it, you could not hear me. No. I know it's unfortunate we can't hear on this platform. One day I'm going to do it where I can have different panel members come up and then you can talk. One Virtuous Woman says, give your Regina, I knew what she meant. That's very nice of you, One Virtuous Woman. Natural Way says, I got to cook so I can listen. Perfect, Natural Way. The Indoor Outdoor says, okay, Natural Way. Akati. Sheila says, yes. One Virtuous Woman, give to Regina. Okay, perfect. Okay, I thought that was the best way to do it. I just wanted to make sure I was fair with everybody. So Regina has that point. All right. That's very nice of you, One Virtuous Woman. Next question. God is good. Okay. Who asked Pilate for Jesus's body after the crucifixion? Who asked Pilate for Jesus's body after the crucifixion? Now, if you guys don't know it, I can give you multiple choice or maybe even some hints, but I'll see what comes up. Okay, first answer in is from Regina. She says Joseph of Arimathea. Okay, I know what you mean, but Joseph. Arimathea. The Indoor Outdoor Gardener says John. Guess what? Both of those are part of the multiple choice. So I guess we'll have to see who it is. Okay, I'm going to close down in 5 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, let's see. Is it Joseph? The answer is Joseph. And that can be found in John chapter 19, verses 38 through 42. Later, Joseph of Arimathea asked Pilate for the body of Jesus. All right, great job. Regina got it. Hey, Shawana's Creative Circle. Thanks for coming in. Glad to see you. Next question. When did the events of the New Testament take place? Okay, I'm going to give you guys a multiple choice on this, okay? 1st century AD, 1st century BC, 3rd century AD, or 2nd century AD? When did the events of the New Testament take place? 1st century AD, 1st century BC, 3rd century AD, or 2nd century AD? Now, you guys looking up the answer? Even if you are, it's okay, because the people that know it right away, they're going to put it in the chat before you get to it. But even if you do look it up, it's good because we're all learning. Okay, Regina says 60 AD. So would that mean the 1st century AD? Okay, so the answers are 1st century AD, 1st century BC, 3rd century AD, or 2nd century AD. Okay, 1st century AD. Okay, so I'm going to cut it off in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And you are correct. The answer is the 1st century. The New Testament discusses the teachings and person of Jesus, as well as events in 1st century Christianity. Very good. Very good. Uh-oh. Regina is pulling away. Regina has 4. The indoor-outdoor gardener has 1. And Natural Way Akati has 1. Let's continue. Oh, we got a ringer in here. Who was not present when the other apostles saw Jesus risen from the dead? Who was not present when the other apostles saw Jesus risen from the dead? Oh, it's getting kind of dark in here. You guys go ahead and answer, and I'm going to attempt to cut some light on. One moment. Okay, let's see. The answer we have, Regina says Thomas. Let me give you guys some choices in case you don't know. There's Thomas, Peter, James, and Matthew, who was not present when the other apostles saw Jesus risen from the dead. That's a good one. If you think about it, you can get this one. Anyone else have a guess? Thomas, Peter, James, or Matthew? Okay, I'm going to shut it down in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay. The answer is Thomas. Regina, you're right again. You're right again. It says in John chapter 20, verses 24 to 25, now Thomas, also known as Didymus. Did they say Diddy? Didymus, one of the 12. That's where Diddy got his name. Anyway, was not the disciples when was not with the disciples when Jesus came. Okay, so the disciples, the other disciples told him, "We have seen the Lord," but he said to them, "Unless I see the nail marks in his hands and put my finger where the nails were and put my hand into his side, I would not believe." That's how I remembered what that was. Okay, so let's see. Regina got that one. Okay, One Virtuous Woman, glad you're back. Okay, the question was, who was not present when the other apostles saw Jesus risen from the dead? And it was Thomas. So let me give Regina her point. Yep, doubting Thomas, exactly. Okay, number 8. What language were the books of the New Testament originally written in? Hebrew, Latin, Greek, or Aramaic? Hebrew, Latin, Greek, or Aramaic? What language were the books of the New Testament originally written in? Okay, we got a couple of answers coming in. Shilda says Hebrew. Regina says Greek. One Virtuous Woman says Aramaic. 3 different answers. I wonder which one it is. There's one left in case someone wants to choose Latin. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right. The answer is this one was tough. This one was tough. The answer is Greek. However, it says Aramaic was the common language spoken in Israel in Jesus' time. And some Aramaic words were even used by the gospel writers. But the New Testament was written in the common Greek language of the first century. Interesting. Okay. So let's see who put Greek. Okay. So Regina put Greek. I'm not sure if she changed it or not to Hebrew, but I'll just say that it's Greek because that was the first answer that she put in. Okay, next question. All right, we're doing pretty good here. You guys, make sure when you come in the live, make sure that you thumb up the live. Click the thumb down there so that you can like the video. I would really appreciate that. If you have social media or a community page, please share out the live stream. I would really appreciate that too. Sharing is caring for sure. Next question is, Jesus healed the mother-in-law of which apostle? Matthew, John, Peter, or Andrew? Jesus healed the mother-in-law of which apostle? Matthew, John, Peter, or Andrew? That one I do not know. Oh, okay. Okay. Regina, stop it. We're not going to have that in here. Okay, Regina says Peter. One virtuous woman says Peter. Natural way of Akati says Peter. Uh-oh. Well, let's see if it's Peter. Anybody else? Because everybody's saying Peter. They could be wrong, but they could be right. They're right. The answer is Peter. Who got it first? Regina Presley got it. Peter. Woo! She on the road. Come on, somebody. Maybe I ought to start increasing the points like they do on what is that show? The one with my man. Oh my goodness, I can't believe I just lost that. Family Feud. Okay, now I'm not gonna do that because that would be cheating. Okay. Matthew chapter 8, 14 and 15. When Jesus came into Peter's house, he saw Peter's mother-in-law lying in bed with a fever. He touched her hand and the fever left her, and she got up and began to wait on him. Oh, that Jesus. Jeopardy. Yeah, I need to do it like Jeopardy one time. Okay, next question. What name did Jesus give to James and John? Sons of light, sons of heaven, sons of the sea, or sons of thunder? What name did Jesus give to James and John? Oh, I get you, one virtuous woman. I hate that when the internet, acts up or the bandwidth isn't as good because it makes you lag. Regina says sons of thunder. Shilda says sons of thunder. Boy. Anybody else? Sons of light, heaven, sea, and thunder. Well, I got two answers that say thunder. And thunder is right. Mark chapter 3, verses 16 through 17. These are the 12 he appointed, James, son of Zebedee, and his brother John. To them he gave the name, now I can't pronounce this one, Boanerges, which means sons of thunder. That's awesome. Okay, that time Regina and Shilda got it, but Regina put it in there first. Whoa, she's on the roll. I'm telling y'all, I did not set this up. I did not set this up. Okay, let's go to the next question. What body part did Malchus lose when Peter struck him with a sword? Hurry up and type. Hurry up and type. What body part? I'm not going to give you the answers to these. This is the easy one. Did Malchus lose when Peter struck him with a sword? Well, I'm not going to say it's an easy one. It depends on if you read it. If you read it or if you've seen different movies that depict it, you'll know. Okay. Somebody typed it in first. Shilda Presley says ear. Regina says ear. Natural Way says ear. Well, let me tell you, I think it's ear too. And the answer is ear. Woo-wee! Shilda Presley got that one. All right now, if anybody's game, John 18:10. Then Simon Peter, who had a sword, drew it and struck the high priest's servant, cutting off his right ear. The servant's name was Malchus. Peter reminded me of me. I probably would have did the same thing too. And then looked all sad when Jesus said, "Get thee behind me, Satan." You know, it's like, what? Say what? He so did. He was like, you ain't touching Jesus like that. Really? Back up. Okay, next. What is the shortest book in the New Testament? I guess I'll give you guys the multiple choice on this one. 2 John, 3 John, Jude, or 2 Peter? What is the shortest book in the New Testament? Okay, let's see. Okay, One Virtuous Woman says, what are the points for? We're just playing a game today. The points are just to see, who got the most correct answers. But maybe one day after I've built up and once I've gotten monetized, then I'll offer some prizes, maybe some cash prizes even. Regina says, nope, I did. What does that mean, Regina? Let me know what you mean, or if you're talking to someone else. Okay, so the shortest book in the New Testament, 2 John, 3 John, Jude, or 2 Peter? Oh, your answer didn't show up? So are you saying that you put in ear and it didn't show up? Let me take a look. Hold on. Let me check on my side and make sure. I'm going to do a time stamp. I see your answer, Regina. On my side, it came in after Shilda. Yeah, and let me look at the timestamp. And you know what? It works that way sometimes. Okay, yes, it's showing the same time. So yeah, that's the way it goes when it comes to that. Let's see. Sorry about that. So now, nobody chose one of these. Oh, okay now. Are you guys saying that none of these answers are right? Because Shilda said Titus. Well, let me see what they say, because nobody answered one of these. 2 John, 3 John, Jude, or Peter? Now, the answer is 2 John. It says with only 13 verses, 2 John is the shortest book in the New Testament, or the Bible for that matter. So now, let me see if I can find Titus. Titus. Okay. Okay. It says, okay, it looks like Titus has, guess I can check on my phone too, instead of trusting that. Okay, I'll be right with you guys. Pull up my Bible. If it's something. Okay, Titus has 3 chapters. Okay. And now it says 2 John has, let me check 2 John. Okay, it is 2 John. 2 John is the shortest book. It only has 1 chapter with 13 verses. So it would be 2 John. Let's see what you guys are saying here. One virtuous woman says after Shilda. Not sure what that means. You can let me know if you choose to. Not Titus. 3 John. Okay, Shilda, thank you for coming. I sure appreciate you coming in. Come back again anytime, okay? Thank you. Gotta go. Nice meeting you. Have a blessed Sunday. Okay, One Virtuous Woman, make sure you make a comment on one of the videos on my channel so I can get back to you, okay? And I'll get to know you and your channel. Thanks so much. Thanks for coming by. Food and Adventurous Life. Hi. Come on in. Glad you could make it. We're just doing trivia now. We had a mail call earlier. Okay, so nobody put 2 John. So nobody's going to get a point for that one. Let's go ahead and continue. At least I don't see that anybody put 2 John. So we'll just keep going. Which of Jesus's apostles was a tax collector? Was it Thomas, Judas, Peter, or Matthew? Thomas, Judas, Peter, or Matthew? Which of Jesus's apostles was a tax collector? You guys make sure that any new people in the chat, you can get to know them if you like. Check out each other's channel. If you like what you see, subscribe and hit the bell. Take a look at a video, make a relevant comment. I have some great mods in the channel, moderators. Make sure you go ahead and connect with them first. Okay, Regina Presley says Matthew. Which of Jesus' apostles was a tax collector? I know the answer to that. And Regina is correct. Matthew was a tax collector before his decision to follow Christ. So Regina got that one as well. All right, on the roll. Next question. Let's see how long we've been streaming. Okay, we haven't been streaming an hour yet. Which god was Paul mistaken for in Lystra? I don't know this one. Which god was Paul mistaken for in Lystra? Hermes, Apollo, Poseidon, or Zeus? You know, I love mythology. I read the Iliad and all of that. Just it's interesting to read about the Greek gods and things like that, and how each of them had a specific purpose. That's interesting, interesting fiction. Hermes, Apollo, Poseidon, or Zeus? Which god was Paul mistaken for in Lystra? Lystra or Lystra? Anybody have a clue? You can always guess, okay? Okay, Regina says Zeus. Anyone else? Okay, I'm going to shut it down in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's see if Zeus is the correct answer. This time, Zeus is not the correct answer. Does anyone else have one? Regina says, and Hermes trying to cook in between. Oh, okay. Let's try Hermes. Now that's the correct answer. Let me write that down. Acts 14, 11 through 12. When the crowd saw what Paul had done, they shouted in the I'm just going to say Lycaonian language. The gods have come down to us in human form. Barnabas they called Zeus, and Paul called Hermes because he was the chief speaker. Okay. Don't they have some luggage called Hermes? With the silent H, Hermes? But I can't remember what the symbol looks like if they do. I thought it was some designer they had out there like that. So great. Great. Next question. Oh, also, you guys, let me know what type of trivia you'd like to hear next time I do a live. It can be almost any subject. We're not going to do anything that's, inflammatory or anything like that. But if you have a subject that you like or are interested in, we can do that. Next question is, who saw a light on the road to Damascus? Was it Matthias, Stephen, Saul, or Jason? Who saw a light on the road to Damascus? Matthias, Stephen, Saul, or Jason? I remember that one. First answer I see is Saul. Anyone else? Anyone else? I'm going to try to keep it moving so we can get through the rest of these. So 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. The answer is Saul. In Acts 9, 3 and 4, as he neared Damascus on his journey, suddenly a light from heaven flashed around him. He fell to the ground and heard a voice say to him, Saul, Saul, why do you persecute me? Okay. Let me write that down. Okay. Okay, now, is anyone else here? Regina is killing it with light. Do you see this girl? Don't play. All right, she came to win. Who was the apostle to the Gentiles? Barnabas, John, Paul, or Peter? Who was the apostle to the Gentiles? Barnabas, John, Paul, or Peter? I see what you're saying, Regina. Saul that turned to Paul. Who was the apostle to the Gentiles? Now, also, the answer that you're saying is Paul for this next question. Anyone else? Well, I'm glad you guys are silently learning while Miss Regina teaches a lesson today. In Romans 11:13, Paul declares, I am talking to you, Gentiles, inasmuch as I am the apostle to the Gentiles. Okay. I think I'm just going to stop writing the points down. But no. I said I was going to do it. I'm going to do it. But wow. Number 17. How many demons? Oh, I remember this one. How many demons did Jesus drive out of Mary Magdalene? How many demons did Jesus drive out of Mary Magdalene? I'll give you a multiple choice. 99, 13, 207. How many demons did Jesus drive out of Mary Magdalene? Hello, Sandra. Thank you for coming into the live. We did a mail call earlier, got some really nice things out of the mail. And right now we're doing a Bible trivia. How many demons did Jesus drive out of Mary Magdalene? 99, 13, 200, or 7? Okay, so Sandra, the one thing that YouTube does not like is thank you, Indoor Outdoor. I was just about to get that. But just to explain to you, the reason that your message was deleted isn't because we don't want to network with you. It's because that doggone pointing finger emoji, YouTube does not like it. And you can get in trouble for using it. They look at it as spam. So if you could just use the person's name and a heart, they'll know exactly what you mean, and they'll contact you. So the indoor outdoor gardener, could you please give them an example? Type their name and then give them an example of what it should look like. I would really appreciate it. Thank you, 50 plus. If she speaks Portuguese or Spanish, I appreciate that. Hola, ¿cómo está, Sandra? Okay. Regina Presley says 7. You're right, Regina. It is 7. Yep, indoor outdoor. She is right. She is right. Well, Indoor, outdoor. How did you know she was right and you didn't put the answer in? I'm just saying. I'm just saying. Okay. Okay, next question. Who were the first apostles called to follow Jesus? Was it Peter and John? Was it James and Simon, Peter and Andrew, or James and John? Who were the first apostles called to follow Jesus? We got 4 duos here. Peter and John, James and Simon, Peter and Andrew, James and John. Thank you, 50 plus, for writing to her in a language that she can understand. Okay, the answer that Regina has is Peter and Andrew. Would anybody else like to try? Oh, and again, I was thinking about the next time I did trivia, maybe I was going to do it on movies or television shows or popular personalities. But if you guys have any ones that you'd like to do, any genre, we can try that. So the only answer I see here is Peter and Andrew. Let's see if that's correct. That is correct. In Matthew 4:18-20, as Jesus was walking beside the Sea of Galilee, he saw 2 brothers, Simon called Peter and his brother Andrew. They were casting a net into the lake, for they were fishermen. Come follow me, Jesus said, and I will make you fishers of men. At once they left their nets and followed him. I didn't know it was you know what? This might not be word for word, but I thought it was the sea. But maybe it was a lake that was one of the lakes that flow into the sea. I don't know. If somebody knows, let me know. Because I wasn't sure about that. So, another point for Regina. Okay. Simon, Peter, and Andrew. All right. All right. Good. Yep. That's correct. That's correct. Oh, music trivia. Okay. Okay. Indoor, outdoor. Let me write that down. And next time we can do music trivia possibly. Okay. Next question. How many people did Jesus feed with 5 loaves of bread and 2 fish? Okay, I won't give you the answers to this one. 5,000, 500, 2,000, or 1,000? Give me an answer. 5,000, 500, 2,000, or 1,000? I'm going to take a moment just to close my blinds, and I will be right back. All righty. Let's see where we are. The answers I see are 5,000, Oh, 5,000. Let's see if that's the answer. Yep, Jesus fed 5,000 people with 5 loaves of bread and 2 fish. And what do we have here? Oh my goodness. Hi, Dirt Diggers. UK. Oh my goodness. I have been thinking about you guys. Hillbilly Raid. I'm getting rated. We're getting rated, you guys. Woo! Mia 2000. Hello, hello, hello to you all. Yes. Annette the Crow. Hello. New to your channel. All right. You guys get involved with the people that are in here and make sure that you grab them up. Grab up my mods. They're the greatest mods on earth. All right. Let's see who else. Nicole Jones. Welcome, Nicole. You guys, I'm not going to be able to catch everybody, but if you leave a relative, a comment, a relevant comment on one of my videos, I will get back to you. I'll make sure that I visit your channel, okay? I really appreciate you coming by. Back to you, Dirt Diggers. All right, let's see. I don't want to miss anybody. T Studio X, Hillbilly SWAT Team. Woo! Welcome, welcome. Daddy Dave, welcome. Vegan Realist, welcome. Hi. Yes, Dirt Digger. XOXOXO. Great. All you guys. Awesome. Yeah, I just didn't want to miss anybody, Dirt Diggers. Oh my God. Thanks to Carolina Hillbilly for, oh my God, that is awesome. Mia 2000. Oh, lovely. Hello. Oh my goodness. Arlene. Hello, host. Oh, yes. Thank you. Thank you, Arlene. Elijah, Nicole. Oh my goodness. Okay. Okay, you guys. So like I said, DJ, I sure appreciate you coming by. I appreciate everybody coming by. And just so I can make sure that I thank you properly, make sure that you leave a relevant comment on one of my videos, and I will make sure I get back to your channel, okay? Even if it takes me all night, I'll make sure I do it, okay? So we did a mail call earlier, and I got some awesome things from the indoor-outdoor gardener. She surprised me, and I'll show you that just quickly. And then after we did the mail call, I went into a trivia. Today's trivia was all about the Bible trivia. So let me just show you quickly. I got a bunch of seeds. Make sure you can see it from the indoor-outdoor gardener. And if you guys want to know anything about gardening, she is one of the people, I trust her. She sent me out of there. She's, I'm just going to watch her videos and follow what she said do. And look how, it was just like everything is named in here, with the seeds. And I'm just going to put the little signs up, on toothpicks or straws or what have you. She sent me oregano, sent me basil. She sent me, look, I've never heard of a lemon cucumber, but I can't wait to bite it. You know what I mean? And a beautiful card. She sent me a beautiful card. Let me show you my card she sent me. That's my diva. Look at this. Isn't that beautiful? Is that just beautiful? I'm going to hang that up behind me. And look at this, guys, because I always said I wanted one. So I got the YouTube pillowcase, and that's why she was asking me that I have, like a little square pillow, and I did. So I got the YouTube pillowcase. Love that. So we're just going to move on with our trivia. And you guys make sure you grab each other up. I certainly appreciate you. Okay, next question was, who recognized Jesus as the Messiah when he was presented at the temple as a baby? Now that's an interesting one. Who recognized Jesus as the Messiah when he was presented at the temple as a baby? Was it Simeon, Cornelius, Zacchaeus, or Ananias? Who recognized Jesus as the Messiah when he was presented at the temple as a baby? Simeon, Cornelius, Zacchaeus, Ananias. Oh, and also, you guys, if you have a particular time that you go live on your channels, look me up on Instagram, okay? It's Web Savvy Cafe on Instagram, IG. Connect with me and then leave me a direct message, a DM, telling me what time that you normally go live. And that'll be great because I have a schedule and I try to go to as many as I can when I can. So just because I miss one doesn't mean that I won't catch you maybe a week later. Now, you know, life is, you know, out there. So there is life, but I really do. And the first person that ever came to one of my lives other than my close friends and moderators was Dirt Diggers UK. And I never will forget that. And I try to find him and his wife at any time that I can. And sometimes I catch them and sometimes I don't. But I'm out there looking for him all the time. Okay, let's see. Oh boy, I was running my mouth and I didn't see if anybody answered the question. My. Hi, Nicole. So glad you came. So glad. Thank you. Thank you, Carolina Hillbilly, again. I really appreciate you doing that. I heard another person say one time, you didn't have to do it, but you did. I won't mention. He'll know. But I'm glad. Thank you very much for bringing your people over. Oh, hi, Jervis. Nice to meet you. Okay, I'm sorry if I missed the answer, you guys, but who recognized Jesus as the Messiah when he was presented at the temple as a baby? Was it Simeon, Cornelius, Zacchaeus, or Ananias? Okay, I'll take a look now and I'll make sure. And you guys make sure you grab each other up. Grab the mods first, if you can, and then grab each other. Make sure you hit the thumbs up. Give me a like on this stream right now. And when you go and you visit other people's page, go ahead and look at the channel, find a short video. Oh, I can't stress that enough, people. Make sure you have a welcome video. It should be one for new people that come to your channel and also for returning people that come to your channel. And I might even do a video on it one day if somebody wants me to, if you don't know how to do it. But it's very easy. And you make sure that video is 1 minute or less. Tell the people about you and your channel. That way they can look at it. They can go ahead and leave a relevant comment. They can thumbs up it or like it. And then you can get back to them. That way YouTube knows that they have actually been to your channel. They didn't just subscribe to you and then run off someplace. So if you like their content, subscribe to them. This is not a sub for sub channel. So we don't do that here. If you like the content, hit the subscribe button, hit the bell to make sure you get notified of their videos. Okay? And then you can make a long-lasting friend. Okay, let's see. I see answers, and I hope I didn't miss one. I see Simeon. Okay. Now you guys let me know if I missed somebody above. Oh, okay. Regina Presley said Simeon. Okay. I think that the first answer I see was from Regina, and it says Simeon. Okay, thank you, Natural Way Akati. I so much appreciate you coming anytime. if good time, and I appreciate you. And remember what I said, hit me up on IG and let me know when you go and you do your live stream. Okay. Thank you. Okay. So let's see. The answer is Simeon. Yes. In Luke chapter 2, 21 through 32, you can find that information. Now there was a man in Jerusalem called Simeon who was righteous and devout. All right. So let's see. We'll give another point to Regina because she's the first person that I saw that had it. If I am mistaken on that, you guys, please let me know because the stream was moving pretty fast for a while. Bless you too, Natural Way. Bless you too. Okay, next question. Let's see, we're in about 80 minutes. Okay, that's not bad. I don't think I've done a live stream over 80 minutes. If I did, it wasn't that much over. Paul was shipwrecked on what island? Tarentum, Cyprus, Malta, or Crete? What island was Paul shipwrecked on? Tarentum, Cyprus, Malta, or Crete? T Studio X, what is Crete? Crete is an island. I've never been to it. I don't even know if the name is still Crete at this point. Regina Presley says Crete. Now, you see, T Studio X, you asked the question, what is Crete? And then somebody else answered Crete. If the answer is Crete, you should have said Crete instead of asking the question, what is Crete? No, just kidding around. Let's see. I'm going to close the answers in 5 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. The answer is not Crete. So you guys have 3 more choices. Tarentum, Cyprus, or Malta. Okay. Oh, Regina says Malta. Okay. Jervis says Cyprus. Okay, let's see. The next one I'll check is Malta. Okay, it is Malta. It is Malta. And that can be found in Acts chapter 27, verses 27 through Acts 28, verse 1. Once safely on shore, we found out that the island was called Malta. Okay. Who is, okay, get ready for this. You guys get ready to type real fast. This is a good one. Oh, you were doing the Jeopardy style? Oh, duh. Okay. In that case, I don't know why I didn't catch that up front. Okay, I'm so sorry. You were right. Let me see where that was. T Studio X. No, you didn't have to retract it, T Studio. I'll put you down for a point because you were right. Okay, don't throw me off like that again. I can't take it. Okay. Get ready to type fast, you guys. Who is the author of the book of Revelation? Is it John, Peter, Jesus, or Paul? No problem, T Studio. I'm just messing around. Who was the author of the book of Revelation? John, Peter, Jesus, or Paul? Okay. Mia 2000 is saying John. Regina is saying John. Blessed Family is trying to connect with DJ Mabel vlog. Make sure you check them out, DJ Mabel. Let's see what the answer is. I know the answer to this one. And it is John. The author of the book of Revelation calls himself John. He gives his account of a vision describing the end of the world. Okay. Mia got that. Mia got that one first. Mia 2000. Next question. Congratulations, Mia. Next question. Which gospel includes the Beatitudes? Which gospel includes the Beatitudes? Luke, John, Mark, or Matthew? Which gospel includes the Beatitudes? Sure, Mia, sure. First answer that came in was Matthew. That came in pretty fast. So I'm going to give you guys, there's 3 other answers. There's 4 gospels: Matthew, Mark, Luke, and John. So I'm going to cut off the answers in 5 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. The answer is Matthew. The Beatitudes are 8 blessings recounted in the Sermon on the Mount in the Gospel of Matthew. 4 of the blessings also appear in the Sermon on the Plain in the Gospel of Luke, followed by 4 woes which mirror the blessings. So it is Matthew. Let's see who got that first. Regina said Matthew. T Studio X said Matthew. Blessed Family says John. And Regina was first on my side, so the point goes to Regina. Very good. Awesome. Awesome. Next question. What kind of seed did Jesus compare to the kingdom of heaven? Y'all better hurry up and type this answer in. I know this answer. I know you all know this answer. What kind of seed did Jesus compare to the kingdom of heaven? I'm not going to even give you a clue on this one. You guys should know this. What? You know what? You wouldn't know it unless you heard it or unless you read it, but you're going to hear it from here if you didn't know it. First answer that came in says mustard. A mustard seed. You know how tiny those things are? I wish I had a picture of one that I could show you guys. A mustard seed. It disappears in your hand. You just almost can't even see it. You don't even hardly know it's there. Let's see if anybody else answered. Okay, I see mustard. Do you guys know if mustard seed is right? And that's why you're not answering? Or you don't know? You can also look it up, because it's not cheating if you look it up, because the goal of this game is to learn. Learn more about the kingdom of God. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay. The answer is the mustard seed. And that can be found in Matthew chapter 13, verses 31 through 32. The kingdom of heaven is like a mustard seed, which a man took and planted in his field. Though it is the smallest of all seeds, yet when it grows, it is the largest of garden plants and becomes a tree, so that the birds come and perch in its branches. Isn't that something? How it's the smallest, but when it yields, it's one of the largest garden plants that there is. So first person got that was Regina. Go ahead, Regina, Queen Regina. Perfect. Okay. Thank you for answering, T Studio. Yep, you're right. You are right. Next question. Which of the following is not considered a synoptic gospel? Which of the following is not considered a synoptic gospel? Matthew, John, Luke, or Mark? I guess you kind of have to know what synoptic means, right? There's an answer already. Regina Presley says John. Anyone else? T Studio X, John. Now, are they both right or are they both incorrect? Let's see, shall we? The answer is John. The Gospels of Matthew, Mark, and Luke are referred to as the Synoptic Gospels because they include many of the same stories, often in a similar sequence and in similar wording. They stand in contrast to John, which includes stories not found in the other three. Isn't that interesting? Look how much we're learning today. Okay. And Regina says, John. Point goes to Regina. And T Studio X said, John. Absolutely right. Next question. Okay, we're only going to go about, I said that I was going to try to make it for 2 hours this time. So we're already in an hour and a half. That's good. In which of the Gospels does Jesus forgive his killers from the cross? Is it in Mark, Matthew, Luke, or John? Now, I wonder if the question before it lends an answer to this one. In which of the Gospels does Jesus forgive his killers from the cross? Matthew, Mark, Luke, or John? Okay, Regina says John. T Studio X says Mark. We have a discrepancy. Okay, I'm going to give you guys 5 seconds to answer, and then I'm going to close it. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. The answer is, are you ready for this? Luke. Can you believe that? Luke chapter 23 and verse 34. Father, forgive them, for they do not know what they do. Wow, okay. Nobody got that one. Well, at least before I closed it. But yeah, I see Regina knew it. She thought about it and she knew it. Next question. Which of the Gospels says that the saints were raised from the dead when Christ was crucified? Is it Matthew, Luke, Mark, or John? Which of the Gospels says that the saints were raised from the dead when Christ was crucified? Okay, Regina says Luke. Oh, I'm sorry. That was from earlier, I think. Let me just make sure. Okay. Yeah, that was from earlier. Okay, and Vegan Realist, just to let you guys know that Regina is a supporter today, and so she is probably not going to be um, building a channel. And so, just to let you know. Okay, we have answers. Mark and Matthew. Let's see what the answer is. Okay, the answer is Matthew, and that can be found in chapter 27, verse 52. And the tombs broke open. The bodies of many holy people who had died were raised to life. Wow. Okay, so let's see. Who got that? Matthew, Regina. T Studio X. If you get something incorrect, you don't have to erase it. It's no big deal. I'll leave that to you, though. Next question. Who was the first disciple to proclaim Jesus as the Son of God? That's a good one. Was it Andrew, Cornelius, Priscilla, or Nathaniel? Who was the first disciple to proclaim Jesus as the Son of God? No problem, T Studio. No problem. T Studio X. No worries. They said, what? Where was I at when they said? Was I in Jamaica? I think in Jamaica where what was it? It was either in the United States, Hawaii, or it was Jamaica. But they hold their hand like this and they say "Irie, Irie," which means no worries. I think it was Jamaica, but I'm not sure. If anybody knows, let me know and correct me. Okay, Regina says Peter. T Studio X says Nathaniel. Let's see. Okay. The answer is Nathaniel. In John chapter 1, verse 49, then Nathanael declared, Rabbi, you are the Son of God. You are the King of Israel. So it is Nathanael. Wow, let's see who got that. Okay, T Studio X. T Studio X got that one. He was the first person, the only person to say Nathaniel, and you are right. Good job. Good job. Next question. Who is generally considered the first Christian martyr? I know this one. James, Peter, Stephen, Saul. Who is generally considered the first Christian martyr? The first person that got killed or murdered in the name of Christianity. James, Peter, Stephen, or Saul? Okay, first answer is from Regina, and she says Stephen. Anyone else? Excuse me, you guys. I've been talking for a while. I gotta get something to drink. Oh, that's much better on my windpipe. Okay, so I see the answer, Stephen. Okay, and I don't see any other answers. So let's check it out. I know it's Stephen. Yep, Stephen. Stephen was a deacon in the early church at Jerusalem who aroused the enmity of members of various synagogues by his teachings and was accused of blasphemy. His martyrdom was witnessed by Saul of Tarsus, a Pharisee who would later himself become a follower of Jesus. Okay, great job. Regina! Miss Regina, you and some of the other people are gonna that had to leave are gonna have to come in the next time I do some type of Bible trivia, and I give out some gifts because you guys could really be big and competitive. This would be a lot more competitive and fun. Next question. We just talked about this. When an angel released Peter from prison and he went to the house of John Mark, what servant answered the door? Was it Drusilla, Dorcas, Rhoda, or Lydia? When an angel released Peter from prison and he went to the house of John Mark, what servant answered the door? Drusilla, Dorcas, Rhoda, or Lydia? Okay, Regina says Stephen. Okay, the choices were Drusilla, Dorcas, Rhoda, or Lydia. Oh, okay. And then you came back with Rhoda. Forgive me. Five, four, three, two, one. The answer is Rhoda. In Acts 12 through 14, he went to the house of Mary, the mother of John, also called Mark, where many people had gathered and were praying. Peter knocked at the outer entrance, and a servant named Rhoda came to answer the door. When she recognized Peter's voice, she was so overjoyed, she ran back without opening it and exclaimed, "Peter is at the door." I can imagine something like that happening now. Got so excited you close the door back or whatever. Peter's at the door. Well, open the door, girl. No, but Rhoda. I remember watching this TV show called Rhoda. I see that's where she got her name, Rhoda. All right, so that point goes to Regina. Next question. Oh, okay. I see. So I'm going to fix this right now so that won't happen again. I said I was going to do it, but I didn't. So I'm just going to do this, and then that way I'll know how to separate them. Next question. What was the name of the young man who fell out of a window while Paul was preaching? Hey! What was the name of the young man who fell out of a window while Paul was preaching? There must have been some good preaching. I'll give you guys the multiple choice because these are some interesting names. Okay, if I mess them up, just gonna have to deal with it. Aristarchus, Gaius, Trophimus, or Eutychus? Aristarchus, Gaius, Trophimus, or Eutychus? This one would be a guess for me. Somebody guess or look it up. Wow. Get these dirty glasses. Every time I make a move and touch them by accident, it picks up your fingerprints so quickly. Okay, let's see if we have an answer. Regina is saying Eutychus. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And that's it. And that can be found in Acts chapter 20, verses 7 through 11. Paul spoke to the people, and because he intended to leave the next day, kept on talking until midnight. There were many lamps in the upstairs room where we were meeting. Seated in a window was a young man named Eutychus, who was sinking into a deep sleep. Oh, as Paul talked on and on. When he was found asleep, he fell to the ground from the third story and was picked up dead. Paul went down, threw himself on the young man, and put his arms around him. Don't be alarmed, he said. He's alive. Then he went upstairs again and broke bread and ate. Can you imagine? This was mistyped. I know I read it wrong when it said where we were meeting as if I was there. I'm not that old. If it should have been where they were meeting. Okay. Next question. Oh, I don't think I know this one. What was the name of Judas Iscariot's father? What was the name of Judas Iscariot's father? Was it Peter, Lucius, Erastus, or Simon? What was the name of Judas Iscariot's father? Peter, Lucius, Erastus, or Simon? Oh, let me put this in here. And for those of you who were able to stay, I certainly appreciate it. Even if, you're doing something while you're listening, I greatly appreciate you. You could be doing so many other things or listening to so many other people, channels, or things. And I just want to say how much I appreciate you. So let's see, do we have any answers? What was the name of Judas Iscariot's father? Okay. Regina says Simon. Since it's been a while, I'm just going to count down 5 seconds. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, and we'll close it out. And the answer is Simon, and it can be found in John chapter 13, verse 26. Then, dipping the piece of bread, he gave it to Judas, the son of Simon Iscariot. Great job, Regina. Boy, you don't want to get in a Bible poker game with Regina. Next question. Who was Saul's first missionary companion? Oh, he went on missionary trips. Was it Timothy, Paul, Silas, or Barnabas? Who was Saul's first missionary companion? Timothy, Paul, Silas, or Barnabas? Excuse me. Regina says Timothy. Anybody else? Anybody else? Okay, I'm going to shut it down in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, this time the answer is not Timothy. You guys have another shot at it. You have Paul, Silas, or Barnabas. Okay, Silas. Let's try Silas. I'm curious about that. No, it was not Silas. Uh-oh, what's going on, Regina? Ooh-wee. This must be a tough one. Anybody else want to take a guess? Where my mods at? My mods can take a guess. Okay, let's see. T Studio X says Paul. Let's check to see if it's Paul. Oh, it is not Paul. Did anybody else come in? Whoa. Regina says Barnabas. Well, it must be Barnabas. And it is. In Acts chapter 13, verses 2 through 3, while they were worshiping the Lord and fasting, the Holy Spirit said, "Set apart for me Barnabas and Saul for the work to which I have called them." So after they had fasted and prayed, they placed their hands on them and sent them off. Okay, that one was kind of tricky. It was sort of, implied. Okay. So that was Regina. Oh, Regina, you got that one. That one was close. Let's see. Okay, you're on duty 50 plus. Okay, I understand. Okay, just checking, you guys. Okay. Next question. That one might be tough. Let's try this one. What was the name of John the Baptist's mother? Was it Ruth, Rachel, Mary, or Elizabeth? I know that one. What was the name of John the Baptist's mother? Regina say, ask it. Oh, you that bad, Regina? I'll go back to it, okay? I'll go back to it. But for now, what was the name of John the Baptist's mother? Ruth, Rachel, Mary, or Elizabeth? Regina says Elizabeth. Anybody else? I'm not going to even say anybody else because I know that's right. Elizabeth. According to the Gospel of Luke, Elizabeth, also spelled Elizabeth, with a Z or an S, or Elisheba, was the mother of John the Baptist and the wife of Zachariah. Wow. I didn't know it was spelled all those different ways, or could be spelled all those different ways. But the reason I remember that one is because I remember when Mary, the mother of Jesus, went to go visit Elizabeth. And when John the Baptist, who was in Elizabeth's womb, recognized the spirit of Jesus, who was in his mother's womb, he leapt in her womb. And that's how I remember that. So that must have been something else too. Okay, let me go back to that question that Regina wanted me to to ask, who tried to buy the gift of bestowing the Holy Spirit from Peter and John? Was it Cornelius, Philip, Simon, or Claudius? And I guess that's right, because we are here to learn. So even if it is hard, well, you kind of have to mix the questions up so people won't get overwhelmed. But some that are harder are good to know as well. Who tried to buy the gift of bestowing the Holy Spirit from Peter and John? Cornelius, Philip, Simon, Claudius. Tried to buy it. Okay. Regina says the Simeon or Simon. That doggone predictive text is something. Anyone else? I'm only going to be on about 10 more minutes. Okay, yes, the answer is Simon. Acts 8, verses 18 through 20. When Simon saw that the Spirit was given at the laying on of the apostles' hands, he offered them money and said, "Give me also this ability, so that everyone on whom I lay my hands may receive the Holy Spirit." Peter answered, "May your money perish with you, because you thought you could buy the gift of God with money." Well, I guess he told him. Okay, next question. Who was the first known European convert to Christianity? Was it Antonius, Lydia, Priscilla, or Crispus? The first known European convert to Christianity. Antonius, Lydia, Priscilla, or Crispus? Okay, we have an answer, Antonius. Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. And the answer is not Antonius. You guys have a chance. You had a chance. You still have it. You better hurry. The choices left are Lydia, Priscilla, and Crispus. Thank you again, everybody, for coming and sharing this time with me. It's been real. We're about finished. Who was the first known European convert to Christianity? Lydia, Priscilla, or Crispus? I'll wait about another 10 seconds to make sure that anybody that wants to answer can. This has been fun. Some of these I knew and some of these I didn't know. And it's going to make me go back and actually take a look at them and read a little bit further. Okay, Regina says, I think you mean Crispus. Let's check it out. Nope, it is not Crispus. Wow. Okay, well, it's between Lydia and Priscilla. So 2 women. The first known European convert to Christianity. Okay, I was going to choose mine, and I see Regina's next choice is Lydia, and it is Lydia. Lydia of Thyatira. That sounds like that place where Wonder Woman is from, doesn't it? I can't remember the name of it, but you know where the Amazonian women live. Lydia of Thyatira is generally regarded as the first documented convert to Christianity in Europe. Several Christian denominations have designated her a saint. Interesting. Okay. Some good talking points. You meet somebody from Europe. Okay. Okay, this is a good one. This is a good one. Get ready, get ready, get ready. After the prodigal son ran out of money, what job did he find? I'll give you some clues. Sowing fields, begging, caring for lepers, feeding pigs. After the prodigal son ran out of money, what job did he find? Yes, Regina is. Regina is. Oh, Regina, you said final. Your final answer? Is that your final answer, Lydia? From before. Okay. All righty. Let's see. Oh, you saying you okay? You said Lydia at the end. Okay, okay. You mean to tell me nobody knows this one? After the prodigal son ran out of money, what job did he find? Sowing fields, begging, caring for lepers, or feeding pigs? Regina says hog pig feeding. Okay. Let's see if that's right. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Feeding pigs is right. Luke 15:15. So he went and hired himself out to a citizen of that country who sent him to his fields to feed pigs. All right now. Okay, so we've been streaming for 2 hours. I'm going to ask this last question and then we'll call it a day on the trivia. You know what? The last 2 questions, because these both are pretty good. In the 4th chapter of Revelation, John of Patmos sees 4 living creatures. He saw a lion, an ox, an eagle, and a blank. What was it? In the 4th chapter of Revelation, John of Patmos sees 4 living creatures. He saw a lion, an ox, an eagle, and a what? Okay, I'll give you a multiple choice. A man, a serpent, a ram, or a horse? A man, a serpent, a ram, or a horse? In the 4th chapter of Revelation, John of Patmos sees 4 living creatures. They included a lion, an ox, an eagle, and you fill in the blank with either a man, a serpent, a ram, or a horse. This one I don't know. I think I know. I'm going to choose what I think. What I thought was not right. Okay, so I don't see anybody answering. So I'm going to close it in the interest of time and let you guys know what it is. So I'm just going to put to close it. And I thought it might have been a ram. It wasn't a ram. The answer is a man. In Revelation 4, you know what? That was my first thought, but I said, nah. What do they always tell you about believing your first choice, going with it? In Revelation chapter 4:7, the first living creature was like a lion. The second was like an ox. The third had a face like a man. And the fourth was like a flying eagle. Okay. And then we have our last question. Regina says snake, right? that old serpent. No, not this time. We blame him on a lot, but not this time. Last question. Who did God strike dead for withholding money from the church? I know this one. Was it Simon and Rhoda, Ananias and Sapphira, Crispus and Drusilla, or Manson and Dorcas? Who did God strike dead for withholding money from the church? Simon and Rhoda, Ananias and Sapphira, Crispus and Drusilla, or Manson and Dorcas? Yeah, I see. For some reason, Regina, the YouTube software had your message held. I cleared it. I don't know why it said that. So all I saw was snake. But since you put it up there, I'll give you the point. So, okay, answer this. Who did God strike dead for withholding money from the church? Simon and Rhoda, Ananias and Sapphira, Crispus and Drusilla, or Manson and Dorcas? Yep, I got it right. Let's see what you guys say. Regina says Ananias and Sapphira. You're right. That's what I guess too. Let me mark that down. According to the 5th chapter of Acts, Ananias and his wife Sapphira were members of the early Christian church in Jerusalem. The account records their sudden death after selling a piece of property and withholding a portion of the proceeds for themselves. So that's not quite right. What it was is that they lied about it. When they were asked, they lied about it. And they lied to God. So it wasn't that they didn't give, that portion. It was that they didn't give it and then they lied about it. So thank you for the lesson that we learned from you guys, Ananias and Sapphira, because that is, when I heard that story, that is not something that I would ever want to do. You feel me? Okay, so you guys, thank you. Let me tally the points here. We all know who won, but I just want to just tally the points, see how many questions we had. Okay, so there were 41 questions. And out of those 41 questions, Regina, are you ready? I wish I had a drum. she got 35 right. Isn't that awesome? Let's everybody give a hand and congratulations to Regina first and foremost, and then everyone else who played the game. Wow, that was interesting. I mean, woo-wee. That's a lot of knowledge, Regina. We're so happy for you. Let's give Regina some dancing women or some champagne or something. Let's just show how excited we were that she was able to answer all of those questions. So that shows a lot of study and memory. And let me find what I want. Exactly. That's exactly what I wanted. Oh, let's see. There you go. Congratulations. Okay, so you guys have been with me for 2 hours now. And this is the first time I've actually done a live stream that went this long. And it wasn't as bad as I thought it was going to be. We had some interesting topics to talk about. This Bible trivia was new. The last time we did trivia, we did African and African American history trivia. And we did our mail call today, and I showed you guys the mail call. And then we got to meet some new friends, meet and greet, and do some networking. So I want to say how I really appreciate you. And I want to say that if you didn't remember, I always forget, would you please like the video that you see, give it a thumbs up, and make sure so that I won't miss you to go to my channel, find a short video. I have a welcome video, but any video that you like, listen to the video, leave a sincere comment, a relevant comment. You don't have to say you saw the video or that you're here from visiting the live stream. And I will make sure that I get back to you. I will definitely make sure that I comment on it, and then I'll make sure that I go and visit your channel as well. If you like the content on my channel, please subscribe. We're not a sub for sub channel here. You can subscribe and you can hit the bell to be notified of all new content. And I would really appreciate that. You can also hit me up on IG, Instagram, if you have any ideas for new trivia, genres, information, things like that. If you have any questions about any of the content that you've seen, I would definitely get back to you just as soon as possible. And I want everybody to take care of themselves, be blessed. And we're just going to pray out quickly. And thank you again, everybody, for coming. Thank you, Father God, for this time that you have spent with us today. We have learned a lot. We've met new friends. We thank you that we can meet like this online when we can't meet in person. We thank you that we have people from all over the world that get together in a common ground. And we thank you that we are covered under your blood. We thank you, Father God, for those that don't know you, that you would touch them in a special way and give them the ability to reach out. We thank you, Father God, that you have given us the ability to read and to be able to read your word and to share it. We thank you for everything that you do for us, have done, and will do. We thank you that you are the Alpha and the Omega, and you know the end before the beginning. Thank you for all these gifts. We bless your name. We thank you for your grace and your mercy. And it's in Jesus' name that we learn from the information set forth tonight, and that forevermore we will renew our minds daily with your word and grow in relationship with you. In Jesus' name, we thank you for all of my YouTube family and friends. Amen. Thank you, everybody. Have a great rest of your evening. You didn't have to come and spend it with me. And I just appreciate you so much. Love, take care, and I'll see you next time.